Hello everyone, we sound like the Joe Gamer here and welcome to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, we ruined a book and likely spent money to fix it. Fine. Anyways, this time, let's find out. A couple days later, Shizune heads off to go eat lunch by herself. It doesn't come back. She must really be swamped with student council work, although I know that she probably made most of that work for herself. When I get to the student council room, I find the door unlocked. Before opening it, I hold back for a second to see if I hear Misha's laughter through it. Nothing. I'd almost think that's a sign that no one's in, but Shizune wouldn't leave the door unlocked in that case. At her desk, sleeping in her chair with her arms folded over her chest. What a stiff pose. If it weren't for her eyes being closed, there would be no way to tell that she was asleep. In fact, I can't even be sure that she's asleep now. Normally, I'd tap her desk to wake someone else up, but it wouldn't work with her. I'm at least not thinking of tricks I could play on her if she's sleeping. Disappointing that my train of thought goes in those kinds of directions. She does it to you! Hello. Good afternoon. She signs one greeting with each hand. It's really confusing. Hey, what up were you doing? Secretly slacking off? Shizune smiles, but lowers her head to conceal it, and tries her best to look annoyed instead. Don't just stand there. Makes me nervous if I'm sitting down and you're not. She seated in the nearest chair while Shizune pauses to adjust her glasses on the bridge of her nose, like she's fine-tuning an instrument. Why are you so far away? Does that make you nervous too? Freezing her lips, Shizune doesn't look too amused at my taunting her. I had some free time, so I thought I'd drop by and see if you were still busy. Do you want to help me? Yeah. Too bad. I'm grateful, but it's not necessary. I just finished the last of it, and everything that needed to be done is done. So formal. Misha was just as businesslike yesterday. Are you both getting serious for official student council business? I'm always serious. Like the student council the candidates should be. That was fast. From zero to immediately criticizing people who aren't even her colleagues yet, before I had the chance to stretch my legs. At least the presidents. They need initiative. Then maybe they can motivate everyone else, or at least strong arm them along. But then there's a bunch of them, so they're all so wishy-washy. There's no one running for vice president, so they all want the big prize, but none of them want the right drive for it. Then the treasurers are always so flaky. I decided to use my power to eliminate the position. Wait, hold on, wait a second. Can you even do that? I don't think it works that way. It is how it is. With that, Shizune stares grimly into the distance, rubbing the frame of her glasses. That doesn't answer the question, future dictator. Wait, that doesn't answer the question, future dictator. That sounds... I need to get better at those. Disappointed. They should want me out of here faster because they want the job, or at least disagree with me having the job. If I can't mobilize a bunch of student council wannabes for either reason, all my work will have been for nothing. If they're going to be so slow about it, I'll just hold on to my office as long as possible. Shizune punctuates the sentence with a snap of her fingers, creating a sound as sharp as gunshot. I wonder if she knows how loud she can do that. It's definitely an attention grabber, so I could only see it as invaluable to a mute. She might have practiced it because of that. All of it, huh? That's too harsh. I always thought this is the real test. Leaving a lasting impression is important. It's why I don't build sandcastles. They crumble when you leave. Maybe, but if I see an especially neat one, I still think it's impressive. I'll say it's impressive. I kind of admire you, so to me, it wasn't for nothing. She took her glasses as she wanted to take them off, smiling barely. Sorry. I was careless and something selfish slipped out. I always wanted to stand at the top. It didn't matter what it was, as long as I was at the best of it, and understood it completely and made it my own. Like when you hear a song and dream of being a musician, or see a plane and wish you could be a pilot. I ever had a dream like that? No. Well, yeah. Well, actually no, because I think with me it was programming. Then I got lazy. Shizune would definitely yell at me if she met real me. The first time I played soccer, I wonder if maybe I could ever get good enough to wow people. That was just a fantasy though. Then I saw the gap between me and people with real talent. I put those dreams behind me. That's because they trained harder than you, dude. Well, my heart was my heart the way it is. I can't play soccer anymore anyways. Fair point. Do you still have dreams like that? No, they're unrealistic. I realized it quickly, and there's still always someone better. Nostalgic expression crosses her face. She looks oddly mature right now. As if the days of... Why am I so yawning today? As if the days of competing vigorously against others for supremacy are long behind her. Of course, I know that nothing could be further from the truth. Just last week, she wanted to see which one of us could blow the biggest bubble with a piece of gum. It could be that she was even worse than when she was younger. A terrifying thought. I like that. That there was always someone better. When someone greater than me would appear, I get so excited. I want to challenge them. Okay, Goku. Even though in the end, they would usually turn out to be better, and I would be left in awe. There are some people who are on a completely different level. After a while, I got jealous. I wanted something like that for myself. That what the student council is? The thing just for you? No, even though it feels like that sometimes, that wasn't why I decided to do it. That's another story entirely. But I like being student council president. Even if the work is hard and I'm always biting off more than I can chew, that is what it keeps it exciting. People at the top shouldn't be able to be comfortable all the time. Anyway. You sound like a farmer. Although, they wouldn't suit her. Shizune would look cute in overalls and a straw hat. But that wasn't the reason. Why did you run for the job? I didn't, but afterwards, I decided to stick with it anyway. I wanted to be a student council president because the old student council was stupid. Well, that's a bit rude. But I want to stir people up so they will be able to say, that was interesting. That was interesting. That kind of thing. Memorable experiences. I'm happy because I think we succeeded. You, and me, and Misha. I have a selfish desire too, though at first it was something I thought would only be a nice bonus, but I got greedy. That's why it would make me happy if the elections go smoothly. It would be the only way that I could see that my wish was granted. What is it then? It's a secret. It seems that I might not be ready to let such a weak dodge slide by so easily. Then it quickly waves down any attempt at a follow-up, embarrassment coloring her face. It's something she wants to keep to herself, only because it's too silly to do otherwise. Then I feel a pang of hunger, check my watch. It's earlier than it looks. Too early for dinner. Have any kind of food in your desk? For a second, it looks like the question confuses her, but she recovers quickly. Desk stuff for supplies. Food and supplies. I should have eaten lunch. I didn't think it would be a problem if I did. If I was working, I wouldn't have to think about it. I'd be too busy to be hungry. She puts a hand up to her mouth in a poor attempt to conceal a laugh. She tries to hide it further by pretending to use it to push her glasses further up the bridge of her nose. I guess you're not, since you already ate. I'm not good enough to stand the appropriate word, so I settle for pointing at the stack of Chinese food containers leaning precariously at the top of her trash can. Those are from yesterday. Then we're both hungry. Let's get something to eat. I'm from the cafeteria. There wasn't anything good at lunch, so I really doubt there would be any good left over. Order something? Ordering out 2 days in a row is unnatural, only in case of emergencies. That is my policy. This is why she would think of putting some snacks in her desk. It would be an easier way of dealing with these kind of emergencies. I want to tell her, but finding out how hungry I am like 5 times have made me too tired to be a smartass. The temptation is really great though. I mean, it'd just be, Hi! Misha coming out of nowhere. Misha's distinctive up and down voice sounds muffled through the door. She busts in a second later. Ichan, you're here too! Too? How did you know there was already someone in here? If it opens, someone is inside! Am I interrupting? Shizune shakes her head. Great! That's really great! But I was sure I would be! Is this a break? Thought so too, but it turns out everything student council related is over. For now. Is that why you're here? Yeah, that's right, Hichan! Sorry to disappoint you. We were just discussing whether or not to order out for dinner. That sounds fun! Shizune is being very fun about it though. She says she can't order food 2 days in a row. Are you hungry too? Because if you are, we could outvote her. That sounds fun, He-chan. And I am a little hungry. I thought you would say it sounds like mutiny. Billy pitches the frame of her glasses, clearly thinking that it does not seem like mutiny, but being outvoted by a clean 2-1 margin. There is nothing else she can do. Misha already has her phone out. It's awfully garish. Shi-chan, you promised me we would have a student council thing just for us, right? Right! This could be it! Shizune only shakes her head. The last party she will be able to attend at Yamaku's student council president is too special to put that label on a spur of the moment early dinner. Even though I'm sure the real thing will be just like this. I mean, like any other with the three of us. After you finish eating and clean up, I say goodbye to them and head to my dorm. Although I don't feel particularly tired, I think I'll go straight to sleep tonight. If I were back home, my mom would nag me not to go to bed right after eating, but what she doesn't know won't hurt her. I take a look at the clock as soon as I get in and realize it's a lot later than I thought. It almost feels like a bit silly checking the clock when I have a phone and a wristwatch. I take off my watch and hold it in one hand, while holding my phone in the other. Makes me feel powerful. And stupid. I try unsuccessfully to go to sleep, and am glad when someone interrupts me by knocking on my door after only a few minutes. I figure that it couldn't be anyone but Kenji, which is why I'm surprised when it ends up being Misha. Hi, He-chan! You don't look so happy to see me. No, I'm just kind of surprised. Did Shizune remember something that she wants me to do after all? It's late, but whatever. I guess it's good that I didn't change. Nope, I just thought I'd follow you back, He-chan. For fun? No, of course not. Because she wants to talk. It must be about something important, and something she doesn't want Shizune to know about. You want to come in? Yeah, thanks, He-chan. He walks in and immediately takes a seat in the chair. The natural thing to do, but I expected to sit on the bed. He-chan? Misha frowns harshly, arms folded over her chest. It's like she's trying to play a grim interrogator. All that's missing is the mustache and the dangling, flickering light bulb on a string. Did you make Shi-chan sad? What do you mean? When I went to the office today, Shi-chan couldn't hear me coming. That's why when I opened the door, I saw a really confused expression on her face. Shi-chan looked happy and sad, and I wanted to know why. Well, it wasn't because of me. I didn't even see it. I think she's suppressed that she won't be student council president anymore in a few months. When I asked Shi-chan about it, she said that was okay. That's meaningless. Shizune would say that, but it's ridiculous to think that she would let it go that easily. I mean, there are times when she'll want to fight me over the last apple or chocolate milk or whatever. All that stuff that doesn't even matter. Chocolate milk is important! Yeah, dude, don't diss the chalky milk. Dissing the chalky milk will get you capped in some places. Okay, it is, don't get mad. But not as much as student council is to her. She wouldn't just wave it off so easily. You're right! I thought that this was supposed to be an interrogation, but it appears Misha has already forgotten about it. But I don't want Shi-chan to lie to me to make me feel better. Most people don't know how serious Shi-chan is, and think she's just putting on a show. I'm happy that you understand her, He-chan. It's obvious, especially with how she talked about it today. She leans in closer with interest and missing her head on my palm. Wait, her head's on her palms. Really? What did she say? They are close enough that I don't think much of how she is crying. Why, she joined the student council. Sort of. She started it, but then decided that some stuff should just stay classified. Inside it, it's a secret. So I guess that's what she told me. It's a secret. Well, if someone tells you that they have a secret, you can sort of call that a secret by itself, He-chan. Just like how, according to you, luck is a skill. Luck is a skill, buddy. Look it up. It can be! Be careful, not so loud. Hi, He-chan. You're gonna wake up half the people in the building. And on top of that, the dorms aren't co-ed. He-chan, are you thinking something dirty? Stop being weird. If you are, it's okay, I think. And that makes me realize how easy it's been for me to talk to Misha all this time. That I would be able to go this long without feeling the need to be on guard. The first time I have. I feel sad, He-chan. It's funny. The happier Shi-chan gets, the more depressed I feel. Even though I should be happy for Shi-chan, I still am, but I can't talk my problems with her. Why not? Just like Shi-chan can't talk about her problems to me. It's the same thing, He-chan. If we have that kind of problem, then I'm not sure anymore that what I should do. I wonder if I'm a bad friend, He-chan. Misha gets up and quickly drops herself on the bed until we're sitting only a few inches apart. Just a couple of seconds later, she pushes her head forward and gives me a light kiss. Miss my lips more due to bad aim on her part than because of mine. What are you doing? Well, it's just a formality. I'd be stupid to not know what she is getting at. It's just that it seems so unlikely that I'm hoping there will be some way I won't have to deal with it. Now she has to be shy and giggles, embarrassed. Do you like me, He-chan? Yeah? Her head is buried in my chest. Feels like she's sucking into my skull. She might be able to feel it brushing against her cheek. Tried too hard to hide it from both of us before. It seems like such a dumb thing to have worried so much about in retrospect. Please comfort me, He-chan. Just for today. Sadly, I already know where the hell this is going. But even if I didn't, I'm sorry, Misha. I'm sorry, but I am a loyal person. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I know someone that loves you. Don't worry about it. You have a lot of people that love you. Before I can answer, she pushes her whole weight against me, and unbalances me enough to send us both onto the bed. If I don't answer quickly, then the situation will only become more precarious. I know that I should have never let things get as tangled as they already are. So even though it isn't the most tactful way to refuse her, I push her off of me. Misha falls backwards on the sheet so softly that it seems like she barely fell at all. Eyes closed, she stays like that for a while before getting up with a hollowed laugh. Yeah, right, He-chan. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Regretful, slightly, even though I've grown to hate regret. Sad for a multitude of reasons. I'm also a little angry both at her and myself. And in a way, it even seems like I'm not really feeling at all. Dumpy. Oh, He-chan, it's okay. I am. Really, really. But just asking was enough for me, I think. I'm happier that you said no. Is that right? Well, that's good. Yeah, it is. Thanks, He-chan. Pulls herself up and leans against the wall. I'm assuming she is. My head hurts so much that I don't bother opening my eyes. I lie on my bed, listening to the rustle of my hair brushing against the sheets, the grass waving in the wind outside. I guess I should have said more to reassure her, but I wonder if that would really help. Maybe it would be better to say nothing. I just don't know. Although, I think that in this situation, there's no one right thing I can do. To be fair, the thing is, if we comfort Misha there, even then, it looks like it's gonna escalate. Even in freaking Hisao said. Ugh. Good night, He-chan. With that, she leaves the door. She leaves. The door clicking shut behind her like a guilty whisper. Maybe it's because I'm eager to put today behind me, but after Misha's gone, I find it so much easier to fall asleep. I do so much instantly. That's gonna be all for this time. This is gonna be a bit of a shorter video, but oh well. Hope you enjoyed the series so far. Hope to see all you guys again next time. See you guys then.